Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a slightly larger Christmas coffee mug to talk to you about things I would ask for on my baby registry again. This was a big deal for me when I had my first baby. It's really overwhelming, the number of products that are out there and the number of opinions, and I wanted to do a really obnoxiously thorough list because that's all I really wanted. I just wanted someone to tell me exactly everything they would ask for if they had to do it all over again. And that doesn't mean that I'm right. This is one person's opinion. You have to pick products that fit your lifestyle. Your baby may not end up liking something that mine really loved. So you just use your judgment, and I hope that this can help like guide you, I guess, in some direction. Because sometimes we just need an idea. I'm not entirely sure whether or not this is going to be one freakishly long video or if it's going to be one that's split up into separate categories. I'll leave timestamps for the different categories in the description box if it does turn into one ginormous video. I'll leave links for everything down below, but let's just go ahead and get started because this is going to take probably my whole life. We're gonna start out with the category of diapering, shower, safety, and skincare. I didn't really know how else to organize this category. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about are wipes. Now, I chose to go with the WaterWipes brand. I really love these because my baby tends to have really sensitive skin, and these don't have anything except water and a drop of fruit extract. So they've worked really, really well for us. They're a little more on the expensive side, but if you can swing it, I think they're a really, really great option. The only thing I wish that they had was like the reclosable top thing. They've only got like the peel back, but I don't notice that they dry out any faster than the ones that do clip. All right, next up we have diapers. And for him, I've been switching back and forth between the Pampers Pure line. They've got a much cuter design, I think, than the original Pampers. And they still have that nice line to see if the diaper has any, like it's wet or anything. I've also really enjoyed the Anais company diapers. I just really prefer the smell of the Pampers Pure ones. I didn't notice any difference between these two as far as functionality. I think they both worked really well. I did notice, however, that I had to size up for the Anais one. So if my baby was a size 2 in Pampers, I would get a size 3 in the Anais company brand. Next, I'll go into the diaper cream that I use most often. It's the Aquaphor diaper cream 3-in-1 diaper rash cream. It's worked really, really well for us. I tried the Anais company one. That one seemed to rub off, I think, a little more easily than the Aquaphor. I know I have Desitin as well. I mean, there's not really an issue with any of these. It's just, this is what I happen to be using. So definitely get a diaper cream. So as far as lotions and shampoos and things like that, in the beginning we used the Anais company brand a lot for both the shampoo and the face and body lotion. I'm not personally a really big fan of lavender. It's not offensive. It's really, really mild, and you can even get the fragrance-free version, but I personally don't really care for lavender. Up until very recently, as in like a week ago, we were using the Anais company products, but we did actually find our new favorite shampoo and body wash, and it's actually from Aiden and Anais. Pretty sure that's how they tell you to pronounce it on the website. It's the hair and body wash infused with pawpaw fruit extract, and I saw it described as Australian sandalwood, and I hate the smell of sandalwood, but this doesn't smell anything like sandalwood to me. This is just a really fresh, wonderful little shampoo. I love it. My husband loves it for the baby. And so I'm gonna order about 5 more of these and some lotion, and we'll see how that goes. I haven't seen this in store, so I did order it off their website. Another thing I would definitely recommend getting is some sort of like cushion changing pad that you can either put on a dresser if you have one. I honestly didn't get one until we moved and we actually got a dresser for the baby. Until then, I was using something like this, which you can unfold. This Skip Hop one is actually really nice because it does have a pouch for putting like whatever you want to keep in your diaper changing station, and then there's a second pouch up here, and then all you have to do is just fold it up, clip it, and then you can throw it in your purse, and you don't even really need a diaper bag. I'm kind of on the fence on diaper bags, but we'll get to that later. Speaking of diaper thingies, this bad boy is a little felt tote. But it's this really adorable little felt tote thing that's been very durable. It's really great for storing extra diapers and wipes, other little random things, and that way you can just have a little diaper station anywhere in your house. Especially if your baby's room is upstairs and all your stuff is upstairs, you can have this little thing downstairs, and it's so much more convenient. And it looks actually really cute. I really like the gray felt. I like gray a lot. So a couple little extra things, and always, I mean, always check with your doctor to make sure these things are okay for your baby. I've checked with mine. I use the little Remedies Saline spray drops for when he has like a really stuffy nose and I can't get it out because obviously they can't blow their nose at such a young age. And then I also have the little Remedies gas relief drops with simethicone. Please just check with your doctor, make sure. Don't take my word for it. But this is what I have, and they've really helped me. Another thing I have from the Anais company is the organic all-purpose balm. I use this especially when he first came home because he had such dry cracked skin that it was just bleeding, and I put this on it and it helped so much. So I would recommend this. What I would not recommend, and what I actually despise, are these freaking like little bulb thing. First of all, I'm terrified to stick this like into my baby's nose, and he hates it, and I don't think they're very effective. Now this is a weird product that you have to get used to. This is a nose Frida nose sucker thing. It's everywhere. This is one of the greatest things that was ever invented. You stick this part like against their nose so it doesn't go in their nose, it doesn't hurt them, especially when they're like trying to get away from you, and then you suck on this end and basically create a vacuum to get the boogers out. I have found it so much more effective and so much kinder on the baby. Like as soon as you get past the part where you think you're going to inhale their boogers, you're not. There's like a little filter that goes there that stops it, and it doesn't even get up the tube anyway. But once you get over that part, this is freaking amazing. I know that there are lots of brands of safety clippers or safety nail clippers and nail filers. I thought that these did absolutely by far the best job, because I don't know if you can tell, but you can see through the top of this one, and that really helps, especially when you're really nervous clipping your baby's nails and you don't want to like obviously cut them. So you can see, which is amazing, and the blade is tapered so it doesn't cut straight across. It kind of cuts like one part first. So I guess in a way you can stop yourself if you're not doing the right thing, which I really love. I could not recommend the Fridababy products enough. All right, so going back to the diaper thing, when you're out in public and you have to change your baby and maybe you're at someone's house or whatever and the diaper really stinks, like a lot of the time I didn't feel comfortable throwing it in their trash can and making them hate inviting me. So what I really like are these Munchkin disposable bags with baking soda. I promise you can't smell anything through these. It's amazing. So these are like the refills, and then there's a little dispenser. Would highly recommend putting that in your diaper bag or your purse or your car, anywhere, and that way every time they make a mess of themselves, even if it's just their clothes, you can throw it in there, put it in your diaper bag, and wait till you get home and you're not offending every other person, their mother, with all the smell. Another lotion that we really liked was the Skinfix. I ordered it off their website. Our baby had a lot of trouble with baby acne and it was a nightmare, but this is one product that I found that helped. This one goes all over the body. We did have to get specific eczema products for him, and again, ask your doctor, make sure that's okay. That's just what we did, and we felt comfortable because it got to the point where his skin was cracking and bleeding and so dry that I couldn't take it anymore. It's got 1% colloidal oatmeal, which is the same thing that's in the Aveeno baby lotion or the Aveeno baby eczema lotion. Same thing, same ingredient. Another thing I like to keep on my dresser in a bigger version, and then this goes in my diaper bag or my purse or my car or whatever. This is the Babyganics alcohol-free foaming hand sanitizer. I didn't want to use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer just because my hands get so dry and you have to change so many diapers, guys, so many. So I just keep this on my nightstand, or well, the bigger pump version. It's just like a little foam. There's ones that smell, but I get the ones that don't smell like anything because I just do. Anyways, that's another thing I would recommend. So going back to disposing of the diapers, I really feel that a diaper bale is important. Maybe some people can get away with not having them. I keep one on the other side of my nightstand, so that way when I had to change the baby in the middle of the night, all I had to do was plop it in there and forget about it. I don't notice any smell for them. I have the Munchkin, I think the shorter Munchkin one, and it has an Arm & Hammer attachment to a baking soda to help control the smell. I don't notice anything from it. I can probably go about 5 to 7 days before I have to change the bag, which is fine with me. I'd rather change it more often than let really old diapers sit in there. So I really recommend that. And then also getting multiple boxes of refills because you don't want to be without the odor control. Okay, so now we're gonna go into more of the bath time stuff. I know I already mentioned the Aiden and Anais body and hair wash, but now I'm gonna talk about just a little more in that category and then we'll be done. So I would recommend recommend getting some sort of baby tub or like just something to help you bathe the baby, especially when they're younger and they're very, very slippery. Don't tell you that, but they're a very slippery little thing. We got the, I don't know how you say it. It's the Puj, I don't know, P-U-J. I'll link the one we got below. I can't remember who makes it and I wasn't gonna drag it downstairs. So I got that. I got the foam pad to kneel on. My husband doesn't use it and he actually is the one that bathes them most of the time, but I need it when I'm going to bathe. I didn't use the elbow rest thing. It just wasn't something I personally felt that I needed. And speaking of the PUJ brand that I can't pronounce, I do have their hooded towel. And the thing that's unique about this and the thing that I really liked is that when you're bathing the baby by yourself, you only have 2 hands and those 2 hands are going to be holding your baby. So how are you going to put the towel around the baby without getting you and the floor and everything wet? So what this does is it goes around your neck and then you kind of pull it through those tabs and then I look ridiculous, but that's okay. And then now you can grab your baby and put him here. And so this is the head thing. And then you can undo it like while you're holding it. It only takes like a little tiny tug. And then you wrap your baby up and you're both dry. It's great. I found it really helpful for bathing a baby by myself. And then they're also like the regular hooded towels, which I mean, I really only use when my husband's there to help me because I'm too scared to drop him. But now he's kind of too big for these anyway. He's 1, so I just use regular people towels. And the last thing I want to talk about is the baby thermometer. Get a baby thermometer. I don't know which one you want, but just get one. It'll make you feel better. And go ahead and call your doctor and write down somewhere what temperature they recommend you being concerned about. So like, let's say the baby has a temperature of 100 or whatever. Just speak with your pediatrician ahead of time or a pediatrician that you plan on taking your new baby to, and make sure you know when is appropriate to call the doctor, when you should wait it out, because it's very, very stressful those first couple of fevers where you don't know if you're overreacting or if you need to take your baby straight to the emergency room. I never had to do that. But it's just really good to know and have that written down and have the pediatrician's phone number and their after hours line and an emergency care clinic and probably the directions to the hospital. Hopefully you'll never really need it, but it'll just make you feel better, promise. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the like button if you like this video and you want to see more. Leave me a comment down below what baby products you liked or what you would like to see me talk about. I'm happy to share my thoughts on this. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! My coffee. Please excuse my voice. I have a little bit of a cold, but I need to get this video filmed, so just bear with me. I sound like a man.